Hey guys, here I am again, Barry with Barry's 8-track and classic car radio repair. And this time we're demonstrating an AM 8-track radio out of a 1970 Challenger. It's now an AM FM 8-track with Bluetooth and a heck of a lot more output power because the customer is going with a new harness in place of the original connectors. This comes from Ivan in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you, Ivan, for your business all the way from Tulsa. And so let's check this puppy out before we send her back. I've got it set to AM at the moment, to the one strong station I get in my area, so that we can demonstrate our balance and fader functions during talk radio and not get nailed for copyright issues, which YouTube's a little bit extreme with the copyright stuff. I mean, it's almost like, I'm on a street corner saying, "Hey man, I got 10 seconds worth of a really cool song. You want to buy it?" I mean, you can get nailed for just a few seconds worth of familiar material. It's kind of silly. So anyway, let's go back to the radio. I'm done bitching here. So I've got it set to AM at the moment, to the one strong station I get.
With Legacy Real Estate Network, Keller Williams, Arizona Realty.
Okay.
When Travis isn't roping steers, he's selling houses.
Original balance
Man,
control.
is he good at both. Travis can help you look
Left.
at all the options that you have
Right.
to sell your home. And it
Left.
starts with a simple trip to
Right.
the website, legacyren.com.
Okay, and because this is now a 4-speaker radio, we have a hidden front-rear fader. It's in the tone control, and I'm going to show you how we activate and adjust that. First, we're going to turn our tone control to about the center position, and then we're going to rotate it upward twice to put the Bluetooth into pairing mode. So let's try that.
Hello, the City of Prescott has a new webpage devoted to
Fader adjust.
Okay.
conservation. It's
All the way front.
Conservation.
All the way
messages
rear.
about indoor water
Front.
use, how to save
Rear.
water and money on landscaping,
Center.
and an education and
Fader set. Okay, let's make sure the Bluetooth goes into pairing.
application. Some rules.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Okay, so you heard that. Let's make sure we don't need this stuff anymore. Let's make sure it plays music stored on a USB stick. I got my radio commercial right here.
Can save water and money.
Having fun, driving my classic ride. Got a Mustang, buddy, it's a 69.
Remnants starting at
Okay,
only
so that works.
$10.
Okay, now we're going to move over to FM, which on this radio we do by turning it off and then right back on within about a half a second. So here we go. Off, on. Okay, now we're on FM, and I have all 5 presets at the station's my ear for a quick test.
Used improperly, letting people stay too long. .com/choice55
Codes. The meeting takes place at
You talk to someone that looks like
Okay, let's try the 8-track.
Well, the eggs are the...
Still I wonder, get your kicks.
Okay, let's pull the eject plunger and release the tape just enough so you can grab onto it. Now this unit does normally have a spring that shoots the tape out a little bit harder, but almost every single unit that I receive, that spring has come loose, and so what's going to happen eventually is that spring's going to work its way into the electronics and short a bunch of stuff out. So I always remove that spring, and it will release the tape so you can grab onto it. It just won't spit it out 2 inches, to make it easier. So let's check the dial light. Yep, we're good. You probably can't see it. Now there's no openings, but everything is groovy, so the dial light's working. So I'm Barry with Barry's 8-track and classic car radio repair. To reach me for service, please visit the website in the description below. And before calling me with a bunch of questions, please download and print the work order, because if you're serious about sending in your unit for service, you got to fill one out anyway. So go ahead and make that the first step towards finding out my options, prices, and turn times, because that's all in the work order. And once you've got a work order in your hand, you're welcome to call me, even if it's just to get to know me and trust me a little bit. That's perfectly fine. I'm just trying to get around answering the same 15-minute barrage of questions from each new customer, because that takes me off the bench where the work gets done, and I got to be on the bench. So please do that research before calling me. After that, I'm happy to talk to you. Thanks so much for watching and listening, and thank you, Ivan, for your business from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we'll see you next time.